The engine roar is deafening. The cold is seeping through the metal hull. I'm strapped into a jump seat on a Russian military cargo plane, and somewhere below us, there is nothing but ice. We are heading to a place very few outsiders have ever seen, a fortress at the top of the world. But before we even get there, a soldier leans over and gives us a very specific warning. One of the soldiers just told us not to stray too far in that direction when we land. His reason: to make sure we don't attract any polar bears. That is the reality of this place. It's not just cold, it's alive with the dangers of the Arctic. This isn't a commercial flight. There are no flight attendants, no snacks. There's not a lot of comfort on board this Russian transport. But for us, this is the only ticket into the heart of the Arctic. As we begin our descent, you realize just how isolated this place is. The pilot isn't looking for a typical runway. He's looking for a strip of ice that has been cleared and compacted. This is the transport that's going to get us up into the Arctic and to Russia's northernmost military base. And when we touch down, it is unlike anything I've ever experienced. Wow, the wind hits you immediately, and the ground, it is really slippery. It's like an ice rink here. This is definitely the most extreme airstrip I've ever been to. Look around, there is nothing but white in every direction. But here is the extraordinary thing about this airstrip. It's not just a patch of ice. It has been engineered. Years ago, only specialized ski planes could dream of landing here. But now, the ice has been reinforced and prepared so that any kind of heavy military transport plane can now land here. That is really important, of course, for the Russian military. Being able to land heavy cargo planes here changes everything. It means they can get troops up here rapidly. It means they can bring in heavy supplies, vehicles, and equipment without relying on ships that get stuck in the ice. It turns this remote outpost into a strategic hub. And speaking of equipment, it looks like they've brought out all the toys for us today. Look at this. These are the Bastion anti-ship missiles. They are massive. Seeing these up close, you get a sense of what this base is actually for. It's not just a research station. This is a defensive, and some would say offensive, position. These missiles can protect Russia's northern coastline and control access to the Arctic sea routes. For Russia, this isn't just about territory. It's about securing future trade routes and natural resources. This is a bit of a show of Russian might, right here. They want the world to know they are here to stay. Foreign journalists aren't brought here every day. So why are we here? Because up here, on the top of the world, there is a vast expanse of ice and emptiness. It looks lifeless, but look closer. Russia has made deploying its military up here to these extreme conditions a real priority. They've built and renovated dozens of bases along the Arctic coast. They've created this base the furthest north of Alaz, a flagship project. It's a reminder that Russia has great ambitions for the Arctic. They see the future here. As the ice melts, new shipping lanes open up. The ocean floor holds vast untapped oil and gas reserves. And to secure those interests, you need a presence. You need boots on the ground and missiles on the ice. Standing here, it's easy to see this just as a military outpost in the middle of nowhere. But it's much more than that. It's a statement. It's a foothold. As the rest of the world looks to the Arctic with growing interest, Russia is already here. They've already built the infrastructure. They've adapted to the environment. The polar bears aren't the only ones watching from the ice. The world is watching too. The race for the Arctic is heating up, even in the deepest freeze. For the deep dive, I'm Rana Asif. Stay curious and stay warm.